We begin with KCRA 3's Brittany Hope, who's been speaking with leaders all across the state tonight, many now endorsing the vice president. And Brittany, after he spent so much time campaigning for Joe Biden, where does Governor Gavin Newsom stand?
That was the question, Edie, for about 5.5 hours today. Just after 11 o'clock this morning, he posted on X minutes after Biden announced he was pulling out of the race, calling him a history-making president. The governor, though, in that didn't mention Kamala Harris. Well, fast forward to just after 4:30 this afternoon, the governor breaking his silence, taking to X to say, quote, "No one is better than the vice president to guide our country." Endorsements for the vice president rolling in from across the Golden State. Senator Alex Padilla not able to go on camera, but saying on X he's proud to endorse Kamala Harris as his party's nominee for president. Senator LaFonza Butler saying there's, quote, "no one better prepared for this challenge." They join a long list of California Democrats, including Governor Gavin Newsom and Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis, voicing their support.
I believe she's the strongest candidate to defeat Donald Trump. I mean, you got to remember, she's a prosecutor, and I think she's the perfect person to prosecute the case against Donald Trump, a convicted felon.
Rusty Hicks, chair of California's Democratic Party.
I think it's important that we remember that this is a historic day for a historic administration. And I know that we have a tendency to, in the moment, look forward and solely look forward. And in many ways we should. But I think we should also take a moment to really reflect upon just the historic nature, not unprecedented, but historic, for a sitting president, the presumptive nominee for a major political party, to take a step back, putting service over self and democracy above it all.
Reaction rolling in from Republicans as well. The California Republican Party saying in part, quote, "just as Harris failed on behalf of the Golden State, something Californians remember all too well, Harris owns the failed Biden-Harris agenda that led to rising prices, a weakened global standing, failing schools, and surging crime."
Were you expecting the president to drop out of the race?
Well, given the last week or two, I wasn't surprised.
Republican State Senator Roger Nilo represents parts of Sacramento and Placer counties.
Politically, I am not a big fan, but he has had a distinguished career over half a century. And to see him deteriorate like that, frankly, from a human perspective, has been sad to watch.
He tells me he thinks Harris running for president would be good for his party in November.
I personally think she's a rather weak candidate. All of the other alternatives are not particularly well known, even Gavin Newsom outside of California.
And notably, a national voice and leader for the Democratic Party has not voiced her support for Harris. Nancy Pelosi did post on X today after Biden announced he's dropping out of the race. So here's a look at what she said. A lot of kind words about the president, calling him one of the most consequential presidents in American history. But take a look, no mention of the vice president or an endorsement for anyone to be the Democratic presidential nominee. So we'll be watching closely to see if that changes. Edie?
Yeah, her endorsement counts for a lot in the party. Thank you.